Good day, everyone! Welcome again to my kitchen. This is Ma'am Marivic Francisco once again, your theory teacher for today. I am here to guide you in your learning journey about Theory 10 Cookery. Be sure to have your self-learning module. Are you ready to listen? Great! Our topic for today is about terminologies and deeper understanding of standardized recipes. Are you ready to learn? Great learners! Before we start with our lesson for today, let us have a review of what we had discussed last week. We had learned about physical structures and composition of egg. This illustration shows the physical structures of the egg. Can you identify it again? Let's see. Look. What is this part? Alright, yes, you are correct. That is the shell. It accounts the 92% of egg depending on its size. It is the egg's outer covering that serves as the first line of defense against bacterial contamination. Next part. Yes, you are correct. This is chaliza. It looks like ropey strands at both sides of the egg. Chaliza sometimes was mistaken as egg imperfections, which of course not. The more prominent the chalizae, the fresher the egg is. How about this part? Yes, you are correct. Albumin or the egg whites. Alright. So, it accounts for 67% liquid weight of an egg. The albumin produced by the oviduct and consists of 4 alternating layers and thin consistencies. They are designated as the inner thick white, inner thin white, outer thick white, and the outer thin white. The albumin refers to the whites of an egg, while the albumin refers to the water-soluble protein found in the whites of eggs. There are 2 types of albumin. We have the thin albumin and the thick albumin. How about this part? Alright? So, yes, this is the yolk. The yolk is the yellow portion of the egg, makes up about 33% of the liquid weight of the egg. It is covered by the vitelline membrane that separates it from the egg whites and protects it from breakage. The color is determined primarily by the diet of the hen. How about this part? Yes, this is the germinal disc. Alright, so this is the entrance of the latabra, the channel leading to the center of the yolk. The germinal disc is barely noticeable as a slight depression on the surface of the yolk. How about this part? Alright, So, this is the membranes. Alright, there are two kinds of membranes. We have the inner shell membrane that sticks to the albumin, and we have the outer shell membranes that stick to the shell. How about this part? Yes, this is the air cell. This is the part or the space between the egg white and the shell. It happens when the egg cools from the first laid, the contents contract, and the inner shell membrane separates from the outer shell membrane to form the air cell. Alright, so let us now proceed to our topic for today. The learning competency of this lesson is to: the learners demonstrate an understanding in preparing and cooking egg dishes. For the learning outcome 1.2 is to identify and prepare ingredients according to standard recipes. For the content standard, the learners demonstrate an understanding in preparing and cooking egg dishes. For the performance standard, the learners independently prepare and cook egg dishes. Alright, to start with our lesson for today, let's play a game. This game is entitled Word Search. Arrange the letters to find the keywords that are hidden in the grid. Write your answer on your answer sheet. Don't worry, there will be some clues to be given. Are you ready, my dear learners? Great! Now, let's start. First word. This is the clue. It is a set of written instructions used to consistently prepare a known quantity and quality of food for a specific location. Two words. Write your answer. If your answer is standardized recipe, then you are correct. Good job! Standardized recipe. It is a set of written instructions used to consistently prepare a known quantity and quality of food for a specific location. Next word. This is the clue. It is to be expressed as a total volume or total weight of the recipe produces. Two words. Then, if your answer is standard yield, then you are correct. Standard yield. It is to be expressed as a total volume or total weight the recipe produces. Next word. What is the word? This is the clue. It is every plate of a given dish that leaves the kitchen will be almost identical in weight, count, or volume. 2 words. Write your answer. If your answer is standard portion, then you are correct. Standard portion. It is every plate of a given dish that leaves the kitchen will be almost identical in weight, count, and volume. Next word. What is the word? This is the clue. This is a one word. It is the number measurement only used when accurate measurement is not critical and the items to be used are understood to be close in size. One word. Write your answer. If your answer is count, then you are correct. Count. It is the number measurement only used when accurate measurement is not critical and the items to be used are understood to be close in size. Next word. What is the word? 2 words. It is usually used with liquids or fluids because such items are awkward to weigh. Write your answer. If your answer is volume measurement, then you are correct. Good job. Next word. Volume measurement is usually used with liquids or fluids because such items are awkward to weigh. Next word. What is the word? 2 words. This is the clue. It is the most accurate way to measure ingredients or portions. Write your answer. If your answer is weight measurement, then you are correct. Good job. Weight measurement. It is the most accurate way to measure ingredients or portions. Next word. What is our next word? 2 words. This is the clue. It is adjusting of ingredients. This adjusting of ingredients. Write her answer. If your answer is conversion factor, then you are correct. Good job. Alright. So conversion factor, it is adjusting of ingredients. Next word. What is the word? 3 words. This is the clue. It is the most common way to adjust recipes. Write your answer. If your answer is conversion factor method, then you are correct. Good job. Conversion factor method, it is the most common way to adjust recipe. Alright, great job, learners. You really did a great job on that. Alright, now, let's discuss about the standardized recipe. But we have to define first what is a recipe. Do you have any idea? Alright, so allow me to give you the definition of recipe. Alright, so what is a recipe? Recipe is one of the most versatile and hard-working tools in the professional kitchen. The ability to read a recipe correctly and use it as the basis of a variety of calculations is critical to a chef's success. Alright. Okay, so strong math skills are necessary when it comes to interpreting and carrying out recipes correctly. Yes, you heard it right, my dear learners. There is a math in cookery. So, same thing with the fundamental operations in mathematics. The fundamental operations a chef must know are the following: addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. But there are many more mathematical skills a chef needs as well. Why math? Because here in cookery, we will encounter measurements, temperature, quantification, and costing. Alright, so let us now define what is a standardized recipe. It is a set of written instructions used to consistently prepare a known quantity and quality of food for a specific location. It will produce a product that is close to identical in taste and yield every time it is made, no matter who follows the direction. What makes a good standardized recipe? Alright, so to give you a deeper understanding of the different parts of the standardized recipe, we have prepared a sample menu. Alright, so let us now Identify the different parts of a good standardized recipe. First, the menu item name. Yes. It is the name of the given recipe that should be consistent with the name of the menu. Okay, next. Total yield. It is the number of servings or portions that a recipe produces, and often the total weight or volume of the recipe. Okay, next. The portion size is what? It is the amount or size of the individual portion. Next. We have also the preparation procedures. That's what? It is the specific directions for the order of operations and types of operations, such as blend, fold, mix, and saute. Next, the cooking temperatures and times. Okay, so we have this one. It includes the HACCP or the hazard analysis, critical control points, and limits to ensure the dish is cooked properly and safely. We have also the special instructions according to the standard format used in an operation. And then, we have also to consider the mise en place. It is a French term which means everything in its place. Alright? So, it is a list of small equipment and individual ingredient preparation. It's a must for us cook or chefs that we have a better understanding and proper using of mise en place. Alright, so each ingredient has their own small equipment, so that we can prepare as safely and what? Very fast in our cooking procedures. Alright, just like this. As you can see here, there are some ingredients in each container, and the different tools are being arranged properly. Alright, so this is mise en place. Next, we have the service instructions. Here, it includes hot and cold storage. Alright. Next, the plating. When we say plating, it is the process of arranging and decorating food to enhance its presentation. Alright? Just like this. It looks yummy. Alright? Next, together with the plating, we have the garnish or the garnishing. So when you say garnish, it is an item or substance used as a decoration or embellishment accompanying a prepared food dish or drink, just like this one. Alright. In addition to the list, standardized recipes may also include recipe costs or the costing, nutritional analysis or the nutrient value of the recipe, variations, garnishing and presentation tips, Word simplification tips, suggested accompaniments or companion recipes, and photos, or the what we so-called food photography. Terminology within the standardized recipes should be at the skill level of the employees or the students. For example, you're going to instruct an employee to melt butter and whisk with flour. So instead of saying for the new employee, make a roux, R-O-U-X. Roux is a French term which means a combination of melted butter and flour. Alright, so if more appropriate for a specific operation. And finally, you have to consider also the equipment, the availability of the equipment that you will going to use. The temperatures, the time, and how we are going to adjust with the facility that we have. There's some things to remember when writing a standardized recipe. First, if you are starting with a home or internet recipe, make it first. Do it by yourself. Then, standardized recipes are a training tool for employees as well as with the students. A good recipe is like a well-crafted formula that it should be tested and works every time. And remember the acronym SAME, SAME, stands for standardization always meets expectations. And what are the benefits of using a standardized recipe? There will be a consistent quality and quantity since it is tested already. Yes, there is a standard portion size together with the costing or the cost. Assuring nutritional content and addressing dietary concerns such as special diets or food allergies as per our customer. And helping ensure with the truth in menu requirements. Aiding in forecasting and purchasing. Yes. It has to do with planning. Fewer errors in food orders. Yes. Incorporating work simplification principles and aids in cross-training. Reducing waste. More easily meeting customer expectations. Assisting in training new employees or students. Incorporating HACCP or Hazard Analysis Critical Control Point principles. Now, learners, let's have an activity. Identify what is being asked. You can use the word in the word bank, alright? So read and identify the term being described in each sentence. You can choose from the words inside the word bank or from the box. Inside the box. Write your answer on the space provided before the number in your module. Ready? Number 1. It is a set of written instructions used to consistently prepare a known quantity and quality of food for the specific operation. Write your answer. Now, if your answer is standardized recipe, then you are correct. Good job. Next, number 2. Used to reduce or expand the number of servings a recipe will yield? Write your answer. If your answer is conversion factor, then good job, you are correct. Number 3, the total amount, the weight, the volume, or the count of product may be made by a recipe. What is that term? If your answer is standard yield, then good job, you are correct. Next, number 4. Provided on a recipe the consistent serving size for each customer. Write your answer. If your answer is standard portion, then good job, you are correct. Number 5. An organization system for kitchens, meaning everything is in place. Write your answer. If your answer is mise en place, then good job, you are correct. Great job, learners! You really did a great job on that. Now, be ready on your assignment. Here is your assignment number 1. Read and answer the following questions in a 1-0 sheet of paper. Number 1. Why is using standardized recipes an important cost control tool for food service operations? For number 2, what are the benefits of using standardized recipes in food service operations? Then number 3, why is it important to understand the difference between volume and weight measurements when developing recipes? Alright, so that would be all for today. Once again, I am a Marivic Francisco, would like to say, a recipe has no soul. You, as the cook, must bring soul to the recipe. That is from Thomas Keller, an American chef, restaurateur, and cookbook writer. Thanks, learners, for listening. Once again, it is more fun in the kitchen. See you next time.